Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. Previously, Rin tried her damnedest to ruin everything for Shirou's social life. God, I keep almost calling him Shinji all the time, which infuriates me because Shinji is a worthless piece of shit who I hate. Well, this time, I assume once Shirou cleans off his clothes and body from the table flip that Fujimura unleashed, I assume the day will progress, and I'm very curious to see how that will go. It's a new day, Shirou's all healed up, and the war is still active, so I have to wonder what exactly will happen. Well, let's find out. But... What? Do you need help? I think a man would have to be tough to recognize that cold-hearted person as a girl. I still love that line. Please, I can't do anything about the situation. I have high expectations of your political skills. I say, while being shaken. Okay, then I'll settle this immediately. Oh, right, before we go any further, actually, I want to point out the chapter name that we're here is called Fifth Day Breakfast Way to School. Waku Waku Fuji ni la... Oh, wait, it doesn't show up. Crap. Can I scroll? Okay, it continued on. I forget what it was, but it was still pretty funny. Crap. Oh well. Cancel.
Fujimura 先生、エミヤ君を振っても出るのは悲鳴だけですから、そのあたりでやめてあげてください。それに、下手をすると朝ごはんまで出てきかねません。
Fujimura sensei, only screams will come out of Emiya-kun even if you shake him, so please stop. Well, breakfast might come out too. Oh god.
何よ遠坂さん、そんな真面目な顔したって怖くないんだから。教師として、何より四郎の教育係として遠坂さんの下宿は認めません。
What? That serious face doesn't scare me, Tosaka-san. As a teacher and a Shirou's guardian, I can't allow you to stay. Fujini lets go of me and confronts Tosaka. It must be her natural instincts. She must have thought Tosaka would get her if she kept concentrating on me.
それはなぜでしょうか。うちの学校には下宿している生徒も少なくありません。生徒の自主性を伸ばすのが我が校の方針ではありませんでしたか？
Why is that? There are many students that are boarding at our school. Is it not our school policy to encourage the students' independence?
何よ、難しいこと言ったってダメなんだから。大体ですね、こんなところに下宿したって自主性なんて芽生えません。
What? Even if you use difficult words, you still can't stay. You can't get independence from staying in a place like this. Difficult words? Really?
ご飯は勝手に出てくる。いつも綺麗。お風呂は勝手に沸いてるっていう夢のようなお家なんだからここ。こんなところに居候してたら堕落しきっちゃうわよ、遠坂さん。
This place is a dream house. It prepares meals for you, prepares baths for you, and is always clean without you doing anything. You'll be corrupted if you stay in a place like this. Wow. Wow, Taiga, way to tell on yourself. Don't you stay here all the time? Fujini? That statement is problematic coming from a teacher.
それにね、原則として下宿していい生徒は家が遠い生徒だけよ。遠坂さんのお家、確かにここより遠いけど登校できない場所じゃないでしょう。さくらちゃんだってあっちから通ってるんだから下宿する必要なんてありません。
And as a rule, only students living far away can board at someone's house. Tosaka-san's house is farther from school than here, but it's not like you can't go to school from there, right? Even Sakura-chan commutes from that area, so there's no need to stay here.
それが今うちは全面的な改装を行っているんです。
But my house is undergoing complete remodeling right now. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I thought Rin should say. That would be like the best. Either that or it was being fumigated for insects.
古い建物ですからそこかしこにガタが来てしまっていて、改装が終わるまではホテルで暮らそうと考えていたのですが、偶然通りかかったエミヤくんに相談したところ、それはお金がもったいないからうちを使えばいいと言ってくれたんです。
It is an old building, so it's getting a bit unsteady. I was thinking of staying at a hotel until the remodeling is done, but when I explained the situation to Emiya-kun as he happened to pass by, he said I could use his house rather than waste money.
それは確かにシロウっぽい発言ね。
That does sound like something Shirou would say. Yeah, okay, this is convincing and very realistic, but the plan is going to fall apart if Taiga ever walks by Rin's house to take a look. Like, I wouldn't put it past Rin to be able to create like a simple illusion that could fool a non-Magus and make it look like construction was happening or whatever. Huh.
はい、あまり面識のないエミヤくんからの提案には驚いたのですが、確かにホテル暮らしなんてもったいないし、何より学生らしくありません。それなら学友であるエミヤくんのお家にご厄介になった方が勉強になると思ったのです。
Yes, I was surprised by the idea coming from Emiya-kun, with whom I am not too well acquainted, but staying at a hotel is indeed costly and most of all unstudent-like. Wow, it's so strict. So I thought it would be more beneficial for me to stay at Emiya-kun's house instead. Fujini groans. Since Mitsaka's answer and attitude are so student-like, it seems that as a teacher, supposedly, Fujini cannot object. As a teacher, supposedly. Oh, the constant shade thrown at her just continues to delight.
話はわかりましたけど、それでも問題はあるでしょ。遠坂さんと四郎は女の子と男の子なんだから、一つ屋根の下で暮らすというのはどうかと思うわ。
I understand your situation, but isn't there a problem? You are a girl and Shiro is a boy, so I don't know what could happen if the two of you stay under one roof. Oh, please, Taiga, what do you think this is, a hentai? Cough. Cough.
どうかとはどんなことでしょうか、先生。
What do you mean by that, Sensei? Oh, yes. That's the best way to call this out. Make her spell it out exactly. Yes.
だからね、遠坂さん美人だし、シロもなんだかんだって男の子だし、間違いがあったら嫌だなって。
Well, Tosaka-san is pretty, and Shiro is a guy. Wow. Not even a handsome guy, just a guy, thanks. So I thought I wouldn't like it if a mistake got made.
何も間違いはありません。私の部屋は別棟の隅、エミヤくんの部屋は蔵の近くにある和室です。距離にしてみれば20メートル以上離れているじゃないですか。ここまで離れていれば何も問題はないと思いますが。
There won't be any. My room is on the edge of the outbuilding, and Emiya-kun's room is the room by the shed. It's more than 20 meters away. I believe there won't be any problems with this much distance between us. And Lord knows that I am going to do everything in my power to prevent anything from happening.
別棟には鍵もかかるし、違う家みたいなものだけど。
Yeah, the outbuilding can be locked, so it's like a separate house, but...
でしょ？それとも藤村先生はエミヤくんを信用していないとでも？ 先ほど先生はエミヤくんの教育係だとおっしゃいました。ならエミヤくんがどのような性格かは私より藤村先生の方がご存知だと思います。彼がそのような間違いを犯すというのでしたら、私も下宿先には選びませんが。
Right? Or are you saying you don't trust Emiya-kun? You said earlier that you are Shirou's teacher, then I believe you know his personality better than I do. If he was the type to make that sort of mistake, I would not stay here.
失礼ね。シロはちゃんとしてるもん。絶対女の子を泣かせるような子じゃないんだから。
How dare you? Shirou is a gentleman. He wouldn't make a girl cry.
なら安心でしょ。私もエミヤくんを信用していますから。ここなら安心して下宿できると思ったのです。
Then it should be fine. I trust Emiya-kun too. I knew I could stay here safely. The intensity in Fujini disappears. I guess it's decided now. There are lots of things to follow up, but I bet Tosaka can get through those. So I guess Tosaka officially has citizenship in my house now. And so breakfast ends. As expected, Fujini gave in after being talked down by Tosaka. In conclusion, we decided to try to keep it a secret at school and to have Fujini look after us at home. With that decided, and with more people around the house, Fujini happily goes to school. Oh, is today a school day? Uh-oh. We finish breakfast, and I go to talk to Saber before I leave. Does Shirou know about the rune at the school yet? I don't think he does. If today's a school day, then... Okay, it could be like a auxiliary day for like school activities, like the archery club, and I don't think Shirou's part of any. Neither is Rin, come to think of it. So that means, no, Shirou is part of like the mechanics or whatever. He helps around with odd jobs around the school, that's right. Well, my point is, if Shirou and Rin are going to school today, that means I would have to assume Rin would have to tell him about the rune that will knock everyone out and drain their life energy. He's not gonna like that. Saber, as expected, calmly says,
学校ではリンの指示に従うように。
Please obey Rin at school.
危険が迫った時は私を必要としてください。それでマスターの異常は感じ取れますから。
Please consider me necessary when you are in danger. That will allow me to feel Master's danger. Okay. And she goes back to her room. Okay, here we go. And it's time to go to school.
それじゃあ行きましょうか。この辺りの道は不慣れなんだから、学校までの近道ぐらい教えてよね。
Let's go then. I'm not used to this area, so show me the shortest way to school. I was gonna say that it would probably be a bad idea to walk there together. People would see that and start talking. Beside me is Tosaka Rin in her school uniform. The feeling is fading, but having Tosaka in her uniform makes me tense. I can't stay calm going to school with the prettiest girl in school, and on top of that...
先輩、年までできました。
Senpai, I finished locking up the house. Sakura is with us today. As a member of the archery club, Sakura usually goes to school with Fujini. But she stayed in the living room today and was waiting for me to clean up after breakfast to go to school. Yeah, Sakura doesn't want Shirou out of her sight. Oh man.
何？ さくらに鍵持たせてるの？シロってば。
What? You gave Sakura a spare key?
持たせてるよ。さくらは悪いことなんてしないし、ずっと世話になってるからな。まあその分でいくと遠坂にはやれないが、別に構わないだろ。
Yeah, she won't do anything bad, and she's been helping me for a long time, too. Yeah, when I put it like that, I can't really give you a key. You won't mind, right?
それは構わないけど、どういう意味よそれ。
I don't mind. But what is that supposed to mean?
悪いことするだろ。それにお前、鍵なんかなくても困らないんじゃないのか？必要ないものを作るほど水狂じゃないぞ、俺。
Because you would do something bad. And I bet you won't have any problems without the key. I'm not crazy enough to do anything unnecessary.
はあ、そうですか。
Wow.
シロの言う通り、これっぽっちもいらないわよ、そんなもの。
Oh, I see. Yes, as you say, I have no need of such a thing. Tosaka looks away. Maybe I'm just getting used to it, but I'm starting to think this gesture of Tosaka's is interesting too.
どうしたさくら？戸締まりができたのなら行こう。
Huh? What, Sakura? If you're done locking up the house, let's go.
今朝は遠坂もいるし、できるだけ早めに行きたいんだ。
Tosaka is with us today, so I want to leave early.
そうですね。先輩がそう言うのなら、そうします。
Yes, you're right. If you say so, I will. Where'd that spine go? Sakura says so in a dispirited voice and follows after us. Jeez. Sakura has looked somewhat cheerless ever since Fujini lost to Tosaka this morning. Oh. Fujini assented, but Sakura must not have.
ちゃんと話さないとダメかな。
I guess I'll have to talk to her about it. That's right. I'll need to find an opportunity as quickly as I can and make Tosaka and Sakura be friends. I don't think that's ever going to happen. The hill road is full of students. It's past 7:30 in the morning. This is the time most students go to school, and they're all going to see Shirou walking with not just Sakura, which is itself unusual because Sakura usually goes with Fujini, but also with Rin, of all people. So it's natural for me to be met with odd stares if I'm walking with people who stand out so much. Did she forget something? Tosaka has been quiet like this for a while now. Oh, maybe she's having like an internal telepathic conversation with Archer.
どうした遠坂？なんか坂道あたりから様子が変だぞ、お前。
What's wrong, Tosaka? You've been acting weird since around the road on the hill. Maybe she's sensing something magical that Shirou can't.
やっぱり変？今朝の私。
Huh? I thought so. Am I weird?
いや、別に変じゃないが、その反応が変だ。
No, you're not weird, but that reaction is weird.
先輩、その説明は矛盾してます。遠坂先輩が聞いているのはそういうことじゃないと思いますけど。
Senpai, that explanation is contradictory. I don't think Tosaka Senpai is asking about that. Speaking of character appearances, I know it's like a thing where purple-haired anime characters from like the 80s and 90s and thereabouts, if they have purple hair, that's actually supposed to mean that they have black hair, and the purple is just stylization so it doesn't look too weird. Like, I know Neon Genesis Evangelion is still on my mind, but Masato, that I want to say her name's Masato, the beer-loving lady who lets Shinji Ikari live with her. She has purple hair, but that's just stylization. In canon, she's supposed to have black hair. What I'm saying is, I have to wonder if Sakura is meant to have black hair. I don't know for sure. I mean, it could be just literal here, because this is a visual novel and not some anime, and I don't know. I don't really have a point. I'm just making an observation. Let's continue.
何を聞きたがってるって言うんだよ、遠坂。
Huh? What does Tosaka want to ask about?
ですから遠坂先輩は周りから見られているからどこか自分の姿がおかしいのではと思ってるんですよね。
Everyone is staring at Tosaka-senpai, so she thinks there might be something wrong with her. Isn't that right? Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with her, just the people she's with.
そうだけどやっぱり桜から見ても変？
That's right. But am I acting weird to your eyes as well?
おかしいな。今朝は眠いながらもちゃんとブローしたし制服だってシワ一つないと思うんだけどやっぱり慣れない家で寝たもんだから目にクマでもできてるってわけ？
That's strange. I was tired, but I did my hair and there shouldn't be any wrinkles on my uniform. I slept in a new place, so do I have dark circles around my eyes?
なんでそこで俺に怒鳴る？
What are you yelling at me for?
遠坂が寝られないのは俺のせいじゃないし、仮にそのせいで遠坂の目にクマができていたとしても大したことじゃない。気にするな。
It's not my fault if you can't sleep in an unfamiliar place, and even if you do get dark circles, they're nothing much. Don't worry about it. Wow.
何失礼なこと言ってるのよ。女ってのは生まれた時から自分の身だしなみを気にするものなの。
How dare you? Girls care about their looks from the moment they're born.
もう今まで外見だけは完璧でいいよって繕ってきたのにそれも今日でおしまいってことかしらね。
Geez, I've always tried hard to look perfect, at least on the outside, but I guess that came to an end today.
だからなんで俺を見て怒鳴るんだよ、遠坂は。
So, what are you yelling at me for?
なんで遠坂が変なのかは知らないが、間違いなくそれは俺のせいじゃない。八つ当たりはよそでやってくれ。
I don't know why you're weird, but it's definitely not my fault. Take it out on something else. It actually is his fault.
違いますよ遠坂先輩。先輩は今日も綺麗です。
You're mistaken, Tosaka-senpai. You're beautiful today as always. Aw, that's sweet.
みんなが遠坂先輩を見ているのは私たちと一緒だからです。先輩、今まで誰かと投稿したことなんてなかったから。
Wow, thank you. Everybody is staring at you because you're with us today. You have never come to school with anyone else before.
何？その程度のことでこんな扱い受けるわけ？侮れないわね。10年も通ってれば学校なんてマスターしたつもりでいたけど謎はまだ残ってたわけか。
Huh? So I'm getting this treatment because of something so small? I should be more careful. I thought I had this school thing mastered since I've been here for 10 years now, but there are still some mysteries to it. Wow, 10 years? Huh. These characters are like 16, 17, 18-ish. That's a school with a wide range of students. Wow. Tosaka ponders seriously. What kind of a person are you just to ignore praise like you're beautiful as always?
わかんないやつだな。遠坂が誰かと投稿すれば騒ぎになるのは当然じゃないか。それが男子生徒ならなおさらだ。
I don't get you. Of course there'll be a commotion if you go to school with someone. All the more so if it's a male student.
ですね。けど遠坂先輩、 そういうの気にしない人なんです。だから今まで浮いた話一つなかったんですよ。
Right, but Tosaka-senpai isn't one to care about such matters. That's why there have never been any rumors about men.
へえ、そりゃよかった。外見に騙されて泣きを見た犠牲者は今のところ一人だけってことだからな。
You see, that's good. That means that there's only one victim who got deceived by her looks and got devastated. Shots fired! I talk secretly with Sakura while following Tosaka, who has a puzzled expression. Well, that should boost Sakura's morale. We go through the gate, still with people staring at us. We will be going our separate ways once we enter the buildings, so I only need to endure the stairs for a bit longer.
朝から頭痛いのがやってきちゃってまあ。
A troublesome guy even shows up in the morning. Tosaka murmurs. Before her is a familiar face coming through the students. It's Shinji, isn't it?
Sakura!
Yep. Sakura! Sakura trembles a little. Shinji must not see us as he goes straight to Sakura.
どうして道場に来ないんだ。お前、僕に断りもなく休むなんて何様なわけ？
Why didn't you come to the dojo? What are you doing skipping it without my consent? Man, fuck this guy. Shinji raises his hand? In broad daylight, in public, surrounded by people, he'd go this far. I?
よし、シンジ。朝練ご苦労様だな。
Yo, Shinji, working hard in the mornings, huh? Catch his hand and greet him. Jesus Christ.
Emiya?
Okay, for a second there, I was going to think that I would lead into a choice. And the options would be, 1, to do nothing and let him slap her, or 2, deck him in his stupid bitch-ass face. Emiya?
お前、そうか。またエミヤの家に行ってたのか、さくら。
I see. You went to Mia's house again, Sakura.
はい。先輩のところにお手伝いに行っていました。けど、それは。
Oh. Yes, I went to help Senpai, but that's...
後輩としての義務だって？まったく、泥臭いなお前は。勝手に怪我したやつなんて構うことないだろう。いいから、お前は僕の言う通りにしてればいいんだよ。
Your responsibility as a junior? You're so unrefined. You shouldn't care about a guy who hurt himself. Don't worry and just do as I say. That is talking about the cover story. Some sort of cover story for why Shirou was incapacitated for a few days. Like, we know that Shirou got his lungs removed forcibly. Had to regenerate somehow. But I guess Sakura has told Shinji at some point about that Shirou was bedridden with an injury and had to take care of him. So that must be what this is. Shinji lowers his hand. What? He had his hand raised that entire time? That's pretty awkward. I have no reason to hold his hand if he's not going to hit Sakura, so I let it go. Oh, okay.
しかしなんだね。そこまでうちの邪魔して楽しいわけ、エミヤ。さくらは弓道部の部員なんだからさ。無理やり朝練をサボらせるような真似しないでくれないかな。
But what about you, Emiya? Is it so much fun to trouble us? Sakura is a member of the archery club, so could you stop forcing her to do things that'll make her skip practice? I can't object against that. Since I haven't stopped Sakura from coming to make breakfast, that does mean I'm restricting Sakura's time in the morning.
そんなことありません。私は好きで先輩のお手伝いをしているだけです。兄さん、今のは言い過ぎなんじゃないですか？
That's not true. I'm helping Senpai by my choice. Aren't you going a bit far, Nissan? Yeah, exactly. Sakura is her own woman. She can make her own choices.
言い過ぎだって？それはお前の方だよ、さくら。エミヤが一人住まいだからなんだって言うんだ。別に一人でいいって言うんだからさ、一人にしてやればいいんだよ。エミヤみたいなのはそっちの方が居心地がいいんだからさ。
Too far? That's you, Sakura. So what if Emiya doesn't have parents? He says he's fine alone, so you can leave him alone. Someone like Emiya would feel more comfortable that way. I want to reach through the screen and strangle this kid. Oh my god. I think the cherry on top of this shit sundae is that he's never using, honorifics, yes. He's never using honorifics for Shirou. It really goes to show his lack of respect.
兄さん、やだ。今のはひどいよ。
Nissan, that's terrible.
まあいい。今日でエミヤの家に行くのはやめろよ、さくら。僕が来いって言ったのに部活に来なかったんだ。そのくらいの罰は受ける覚悟があったんだろ。
Fine, don't go to Mia's house from now on. You didn't come to the club when I told you to. You were prepared for this kind of a punishment, right? Sakura gasps and freezes. Shinji tries to grab Sakura forcefully.
おはよう、マトウ君。黙って聞いていたんだけど、なかなか面白い話だったわ、今の。
Good morning, Mato-kun. Sorry for eavesdropping, but that was a pretty interesting conversation right there.
トサカ。お前、なんでさくらといるんだよ。
Look how quickly the slime bag buckles when someone he respects insofar as he wants to get in her pants shows up. Saka? Why are you with Sakura?
別に意外でも何でもないでしょう。
It's nothing unusual.
さくらさんはエミヤ君と知り合い、私はエミヤ君と知り合い。だから今朝は3人で一緒に登校してきたんだけど、気づかなかった？
Sakura-san is an acquaintance of Emiya-kun, and I'm an acquaintance of Emiya-kun, so we all came together this morning. Didn't you notice? Ha! The radiating smug aura finally directed to attack someone who deserves it.
エミヤと知り合い。
An acquaintance of Emiya?
ええ、きっとこれからも一緒に学校に来て一緒に下校するぐらいの知り合いだから、さくらさんとも付き合っていこうかなって思ってるわ。
Yes, I know him well enough that we'll be coming to school and going home together from now on. So I'm thinking of making friends with Sakura-san too.
エミヤとだって。
With Emiya? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exclamation points. And a question mark. Oh, that's good. Shinji glares at me. I must be just imagining that I felt more than enmity there. Well, I haven't been doing well with Shinji lately, but I don't remember doing anything to make him resent me that much.
そんなバカな。冗談がきついな、トサカは。 君がエミヤなんかと付き合うわけないじゃないか。
Huh, that's ridiculous. That's a bad joke, Tosaka. Wow, not even using honorifics for her. There's no way you'd be with Emiya. Okay, the first stage is denial.
ああ、そうか。君、勘違いしてるんだろう。そりゃ確かに、ちょっと前までエミヤとは友達だったけど、今は違うんだ。もうエミヤと僕は無関係だから、あまりメリットはないんだぜ。
Oh, I see. You must have a misunderstanding. It's true that I was friends with Emiya a while ago, but we're detached now. So there isn't much point in that approach, you know? Oh my god. This guy. He thinks Rin is becoming friends with Shirou just to get to him. Like, to approach him, like, romantically, to get in his good graces. Oh my god. Oh.
そうなの？よかった。それを聞いて安心したわ。あなたのことなんてちっとも興味がなかったから。
Is that so? I'm glad to hear that. I didn't have the slightest interest in you. Right for the jugular. Wow. I pity Shinji. If that was me, it would be traumatic enough that I wouldn't recover for a while.
お前、
You.
それと麻藤くん、さっきの話だけど、弓道部の朝練は自主参加のはずよ。欠席の許可が必要だなんて話は聞いてないわ。そんな規則、私はもちろん、綾子や藤村先生も聞いてないでしょうね。
And, Mitokan, about that conversation earlier, the morning practice of the archery club is open participation. I've never heard that you need permission to be absent. I'm sure Fujimura-sensei and Ayako don't know of such a rule either. Ooh, yes! Keep it going, Rin. The 1-2 punch. Now go for the Dempsey roll. Let him have it.
うるさいな。兄貴が妹に何をしようが勝手だろう。いちいち人の家の事情に首を突っ込むな。
Shut up. An older brother can do whatever he likes with his sister. Don't poke your nose into our family affairs. Shinji, shut the fuck up.
それは同感ね。だからあなたも、エミヤくんの家のことをあれこれ言うのは筋違いじゃない？まったく、こんな朝から校庭で騒がしいわよ、麻藤くん。
Yes, I feel the same way. So isn't it wrong for you to say such things about Emiya-kun's household? Geez, you're rowdy so early in the day, Mito-kun. Oh, finishing blow. Holy crap. Shinji takes a step back and glares at me and Sakura.
わかった。今朝の件は許してやる。
Alright, I'll forgive you for this morning.
けどさくら、次はないからな。今度何かあったら、その時は自分の立場ってやつをよく思い知らせてやる。
But it won't happen again, Sakura. If something happens again, I'll make sure you understand your position. Okay, if there's another servant fight here at the school, I will consider Shinji to be an acceptable loss. Victim, whatever. Saying what he wants, Shinji runs away to the school building. Runs away? Oh, please, I hope that's literal. I hope he just ran. Oh my god. Yeah, he definitely ran away after losing to Tosaka.
ごめんなさい先輩。兄さんがその失礼なことを言ってしまって。
I'm sorry, Senpai. Nissan, was rather rude. She must be apologizing to Tosaka as well.
朝からいい運動になったわ。頭のギアがスパッと上がったし、ようやく調子が出てきたもの。口喧嘩好きなのよね、私。
It's so sad that Sakura is apologizing for him. Oh my god. No, it was good exercise. My mind went up a gear, so I'm finally up to par now. I love arguments.
それに謝るのは私の方だし、ちょっとやりすぎだったわよね、今の。あいつだって立場があるんだし、ほら、みんなの前でああいうのってしちゃダメだって言うじゃない？
And I should be the one apologizing. I think I did a bit too much. He has his position to think of, so I shouldn't have done that in front of everybody, you know? Bullshit. Bullshit. No, he deserves it.
マトウ君が落ち込んでたら、後でフォローしてあげて。
If Matou-kun is feeling down, cheer him up. No, shut up. Stop.
これに懲りずにまた突っかかってきてもいいって。
Tell him he doesn't have to learn from experience and that he can come at me again. Okay. All is forgiven. Okay.
兄さんが懲りていなければ、またお相手をしてあげてください、先輩。
Yes. If he doesn't learn from experience, please talk to him again, senpai. Sakura must be relieved as she smiles cheerfully. Aww. Tosaka is looking away, bashful. I hope after this the tensions between them calm down. Friendship formed.
できれば怒らないであげてください。
You too, senpai. Please try not to get mad about it.
兄さん、先輩しか友達いないから。
You're the only friend Nissan has. Wow. I didn't even know that. Okay.
わかってるよ。怒るなっていうのは無理だけど、シンジはああいうやつだってのは知り合った時から知ってる。
I know, it's impossible not to get mad, but I knew he was that kind of a guy as soon as I got to know him.
ま、なんかの拍子でまた付き合いが深くなるのは目に見えてるしさ。気長にやっていくよ、あいつとは。
Well, I know we'll get to know each other better someday, so I'll be patient with him. Shirou, you are too kind.
はい。よろしくお願いします、先輩。
Yes, please give him your best regards, senpai. Oh, please no. Sakura bows. Yeah. If I do get really mad at Shinji, it'll be because he's not satisfied with such a wonderful sister.
それじゃあ先輩、今日も一日頑張りましょうね。
Then, senpai, let's do our best today. Sakura goes to the first year hallway. First year. First year? Wait. Rin just said that she's been attending the school for 10 years. What? And yet Sakura's age, a woman of Sakura's age, is a first year here? What? Am I missing something? You know what? I'm not even going to think about it. It's just trivial. We walk up the stairs and enter the second year hallway and... Whoa? Oh, it's Ryudo. Ryudo Issei. Run into the school president.
なぜに遠坂と一緒にいるのか、エミヤシロ。
Why are you with Tosaka, Emiya Shirou? I see. You are full of enmity too, for a different reason.
あら、おはよう龍道くん。朝からハウアとはご挨拶ね。
Oh, good morning, Ryudo-kun. What kind of a greeting is woe supposed to be?
目覚めから嫌な予感がしたが、まさか案件殺とはな。いいからこっちに来い、エミヤ。遠坂の近くにいたら毒が移る、毒が。
Oh, I had a bad feeling when I woke up, but I never thought things would go in such an unpropitious direction. Propitious. I have never seen that word before. Come here, Emiya. You'll be poisoned if you stay so close to Tosaka. Issei forcefully pulls on my hand. After looking silently at us, Tosaka heads to Class 2A as if nothing has happened. You know what? It's probably for the best.
行くがいい。誰も止めはしないからな。
Go ahead, no one's going to stop you. Tosaka silently passes by us. And then...
シロ、昼休みに屋上。
Shirou, rooftop during lunch. Okay, there we go. Okay. She mutters that so Issei would not be able to hear it. It's lunchtime. Since the events of this morning, Issei has avoided me, treating me like a traitor.
さっきのは悪乗りしすぎたか。
I guess I joked around a bit too much. I contemplate my actions for a moment. He asked me why I was with Tosaka this morning.
休みの間に親密になったんだ。
We got close during the holidays. Okay. Answering like that was bad. I think the problem's how we became close, but I couldn't explain that, and Issei walked away dizzily.
まあちょうどいいか。しばらくは一人でいろいろやらなくちゃいけないからな。
Well, I guess it's fine. I'll have to do a lot of things alone for a while. It's good to have less people involved. Well, what I should do right now is... Oh, jeez, Okay, it's a choice. I guess we need to save first thing. Yeah, okay. So this is choice number 10. Okay. Fate choice number 10. Yes, alliance from number 7. At some point I'm going to have to drop yes, alliance. But I actually intend to never go back to that alliance choice and that other timeline, at least until we're done with the Fate route and we can start Unlimited Blade Works. So I don't even need this. I'll just say Fate choice number 10. Yeah, I think that's good. So, obviously going with and meeting with Tosaka on the roof, that is going to be critical to the war. Rin will explain the magical rune and the threat that is facing the school. But on the other hand, we could go talk to Sakura and the relationships. Yeah, the relationship charts. I know each character has like a meter of relationship that fills up. And as I said last time, I want to ship Shirou and Sakura. And I feel like this would be a missed opportunity. So, like, I know I'll see both. I'll pick and choose both. But the question is, which do I want to stick with? Do I improve things with Sakura, or do I go let Shirou know about the critical war information? Well, maybe I can make my decision after the fact and see how I feel then. Right now, I know I'm most interested in seeing Shirou's reaction to the magical rune. I have that promise with Tosaka. It was a unilateral statement, but she must have something to talk about if she called for me. I buy my lunch and go to the rooftop. It's usually packed with students, but not in this cold winter air. Even though the winter in Fuyuki City is warm, the coldness at the rooftop is unbearable. The only ones on the rooftop are me and
遅い。何のんびりしてるのよ、シロ。
You're late. What are you so slow for? Well, she's not wearing her cloak? Huh. Tosaka, shivering under cover.
遅れたのは悪かったと思ってる。思ってるんで差し入れを持ってきたんだが、その様子じゃいらないか。
I do feel bad for being late. Because of that, I brought you something. But you might not need it acting like that, huh? I take the coffee I bought at the stand and put it in my pocket. I've never had coffee. I really enjoy coffee-flavored toffee and jelly beans. But, yeah, I've never had coffee. I wonder what it's like.
あんた、朴突な顔して結構気が利くのね。
You have a naive face, but you're pretty thoughtful.
ただの気まぐれだよ。ほら、もうちょっとそっち行けよ。
It's just a whim. Come over here.
ここだと風が当たるし、人目につくだろ。
It's windy out here and people might see us. I pass Osaka and hand her the coffee. Here, nobody should find us right away, and we won't be seen from the windows on the 4th floor.
ありがとう。次は紅茶にしてね。私、インスタントならミルクティーだから。それ以外はありがたみがランクダウンするから注意するべし。
Thanks. Get me some tea next time. I like milk teas. The value of the gratitude goes down if it's anything else, so be careful. Wow.
はいよ。次まで覚えていたらな。それよりなんだよ。こんなところに呼び出して、人気がない場所を選ぶあたり、そっちの話だと思うけど。
Alright, if I remember next time. So, what? Why did you get me up here? Seeing how you chose a desolate place, I'm assuming it's about that sort of thing.
当然でしょ。私とシロの間で他にどっちの話があるっていうのよ。
Of course. What else do we have to talk about? I see that blush. I see you.
で、どんな話なんだ？
Yeah, you're right. So, what's it about?
何よ。ずいぶんクールじゃない、あなた。
What? You're pretty cool about it. What? You? What? I just don't get it.
まあ寒いからな。できるだけ手短に済ませたい。
Huh? Well, it's cold, so I want to get this over quickly.
遠坂はそうでもないのか？
Don't you feel the same?
そんなわけないでしょ。私だってさっさと要件だけ済ませるつもりに決まってるじゃない。
Of course. I plan to finish this business quickly too. Wow. Yeah, I thought so. It's obvious, so she doesn't have to yell about it. No, it's not obvious. Okay, it is obvious to me, but not to Shiro. Oh well.
それじゃあ単刀直入に聞くけどシロ、あなた放課後はどうするつもり？
Then I'll ask you directly. What are you going to do after school?
放課後？あ、いや、別にこれといって予定はないよ。生徒会の手伝い事があったら手伝うし、なかったらバイトに出るし。
After school, I don't have any plans. I'll help the student council if they need help, otherwise I'll just go to work. Shiro, you big numpty. You're at war. A facepalm is warranted.
なんだよ、その露骨に呆れた顔は。言いたいことがあるならはっきり言ってくれ。できるだけ直すから。
What's with that utterly amazed expression? Tell me if you want to say something. I'll try to correct things.
まったく、あなたがどうなろうと私は構わないんだけど、まあ一つだけ忠告してあげるか。今は協力関係なんだし、シロは魔術師として未熟すぎるから。
Jeez, I don't care what happens to you, but I guess I'll give you one warning. We're cooperating right now and you're too inexperienced as a magus.
またそれか。魔術師として未熟だっていうのはもう耳にタコだ。気にしてるんだからあまりいじめないでくれ。
That again? I've heard that I'm an inexperienced magus too many times. I know, so don't tease me about it.
いじめてなんていないわよ。ただシローが学校の結界に気づいてないようだから未熟だって言ってるの。
I'm not teasing you. I'm just saying you're inexperienced because you don't seem to have noticed the boundary field around this school. Huh? Boundary field around the school?
待て、学校の結界ってそれはまさか。
Hold on. A boundary field at school? Could that be...
まさかも何も他のマスターが張った結界だってば。
It is a boundary field set up by another master.
かなり広範囲に仕組まれた結界でね。発動すれば学校の敷地をほぼ包み込む。
It's arranged so widely that it will pretty much encircle the whole school.
種別は結界内にいる人間から血肉を奪うタイプ。まだ準備段階のようだけど、それでもみんなに元気がないって気づかなかった？
This boundary field is the type that steals blood and meat from the humans inside it. Okay, whoa. That's gross. It's still in the preparation phase, but haven't you noticed everyone's kind of listless? Come to think of it, I felt a bit strange on Saturday, but was that it? Then that must mean...
つまり学校にマスターがいる。
So, there's a master at this school?
そう。確実に敵が潜んでいるってわけ。わかったエミヤくん。そのあたり覚悟しておかないと死ぬわよあなた。
Right. There's certainly an enemy lurking around here. Do you understand, Emiya-kun? If you're not prepared, you'll die. My relaxed feelings go tense.
それでそのマスターが誰かは分かっているのか、遠坂は。
So, do you know who this master is, Tosaka?
いいえ、当たりはついてるけどまだ確証が取れてない。まあうちの学校にはもう一人魔術師がいるってことは知ってたけど、魔術師イコールマスターってわけじゃないから。
No, I've got some ideas, but I don't have any proof yet. Well, I knew there was another magus in this school, but a magus doesn't necessarily equal a master. She's talking about Shirou, right? That's some weird phrasing, though.
あなたみたいな素人がマスターになる場合もあるんだし、断定はできないわ。
There are cases when an amateur like you becomes a master, so I can't be sure.
俺は素人じゃない。ちゃんとした魔術師だ。待った遠坂。魔術師ならもう一人いるって。うちの学校にか。
Hey, I'm not an amateur. I'm a proper magus. Hey, hold on, Tosaka. There's another magus at our school? Is she talking about someone else?
そうよ。けどそいつからマスターとしての気配は感じないのよね。真っ先に調べに行ったけど、令状もなければサーバントの気配もなかった。
That's right, but I can't feel any sign that the magus is a master. I went to check first, but they didn't have a command spell nor the presence of a servant. Please tell me who it is.
よっぽどうまく気配を隠しているなら別だけど、まずそいつはマスターじゃないわ。
They might just be hiding it really well, but I'm pretty sure this person is not a master. Whoever it is could be the master of assassin. That could work to hide the presences and all that.
だからこの学園に潜んでいるマスターはシロみたいに半端に魔術を知っている人間だと思う。
So I think the master at this school is someone with an incomplete knowledge of magic like you.
ここのところさ、微量だけど私たち以外の魔力を後者に感じるのよ。そ それが敵マスターの気配ってわけなんだけど。
Recently, I felt a little magical energy other than ours in this place. That's a sign of the enemy master's presence, but it's too small an amount to detect the source, huh?
魔術師ではないマスターか。遠坂が断定するからには相当な確信があるんだろう。
A master that's not a magus, huh? If you say so, you must be confident of that. Well, wouldn't such a boundary field that would kill everyone inside require some sort of good skill? Surely it can't be just that easy for a complete amateur to do that. That would just be terrifying.
それは信じるけど、そうか。うちの学校、そんなに魔術師がいたのか。
I believe you, but really, are there that many magi at our school?
そんなにって、私とその子だけだって。
So many? Just this person and I. For the love of God, say their name, and also don't think I didn't notice this great burn at Shirou's expense. Oh my gosh.
魔術師ってのは家柄を大事にするでしょ。こんな狭い地域に2つの家系が根を張った場合、どうしても好意になるものなのよ。
A magus values their lineage, right? If two such lineages live in such a small area, they're bound to become intimate.
そうなのか。けど、俺は遠坂の家のことを知らなかったけどな。
Is that so? But I never knew about your family.
エミヤくんちは特別。エミヤくんのお父さん、教会から離反した一匹狼だったんでしょうね。たまたまこの町が気に入って根を下ろしたんだろうけど、冬木の町はうちの管轄だからさ。
Your household is special. I think your father was a lone wolf who alienated himself from the association. He must have happened to like this city and decided to live in it, but this city is under our supervision.
私たちにバレたらもらうものもらうことになるし、それが嫌で隠れてたんじゃないかな。
If we found out, we'd take what we could, so I guess he was hiding because he didn't want that. It's the Tosaka family and...
なんだよ、そのもらうものもらうって不穏な発言は。
What do you mean, take what you could?
気になる？それは将来、シローが一人前になったら取り立てに行くから期待してて。
Huh, are you curious? I'll come and collect it when you mature, so look forward to it, please. For the love of God, this is even more agonizing than not knowing what Lancer's true identity was and everyone dancing around it.
まったく、本当に猫かぶってやがったんだな、お前ってやつは。
Jeez, you really were wearing a mask.
何が学校一の優等生だ、この詐欺師。
Just how are you an honor student, you imposter? You sussy baka? Ugh. Oh, I need to brush out my mouth after saying that. Anyway, I don't think we're going to get an answer anytime soon, and, we are just over the 1 hour mark here, so now's as good a time as any to end things off. Well, we got some more shenaniganry to close out the morning, and, got some more neat insight into Sakura and Rin's heads, and we got even more confirmation that Shinji is a bitch-ass motherfucker who needs to go down, and, okay, I'm still not certain which choice I want to make, but next time I do know for sure that after this conversation on the roof ends and things seem to end up at the end of the school day, we'll go back, we'll reload the save, and we'll see that other option and go chat with Sakura. So we'll see about that. So it's the Tosaka family and some other family of magi. So, I guess... You know, it's possible that this other mage clan has more than one master. That's a possibility, but I think for now we'll assume that there's only one master from this clan. And if it's a fully functioning clan, then that master could get support from their family members. Like, I know this is a war between masters and servants, but I don't think there are any hard-coded rules that an entire clan of magi can come together to work together to boost up one master and servant. Like, if a fight happens against this mystery master from the other clan who lives in Fuyuki City, it could be a fight against an entire family. Like, I could see Ilya being here alone. She's clearly a foreigner, and I think her clan, the Einsburn clan, they would feel comfortable leaving her to her own devices with Heracles, the strongest hero. But all said, so we have Rin, we have Shirou, we have this mystery master from the other family. That's 3 natives to Fuyuki City, which means the other 4, including Ilya, are probably foreigners. One of them is probably that blonde with the red eyes who we saw talking with Sakura so long ago. He was probably a master too, just because his design is so weird and eye-catching. For maximum impact, I would have to guess that this other mystery master is someone we've seen. It could be Ayako, Sausage-chan, those 2 others who were friends with Sausage-chan, the lady with the long white hair, and then the darker hair, the dark-haired lady, I forget the name of. It could be Shinji. It could be Sakura. It could be Issei. It could be anyone. It could be someone completely new, but I don't know. Lots to think about, as always, so I sure know I had fun this time. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Fate Stay Night. I thank you for watching. Hopefully, I will catch you next time. So until then, please take care.